In the heart of our backyard, a lively scene unfolds. Chickens. They peck, they scratch, and they run like they're late to a meeting. But have you ever stopped to wonder why they peck at everything? Is it hunger, instinct, or are they just having fun? Today, we're diving into the fascinating science of feeding chickens and uncovering the secrets behind their behavior. We'll explore why they love some foods more than others, the wild reactions they have to things they've never seen before, and 5 surprising treats that will make your flock go crazy. Whether you've got chickens of your own or just love watching these quirky birds, you're in for a fun ride. Look at them now. Notice how some of them have slightly different feather colors? It's like nature gave us a cheat code to tell them apart. That one there with the darker feathers, she always seems to be in charge. Every flock has its leader, even if it's just the boss of who gets the first bite. Now, here's the funny thing about chickens. Their beaks are their tools, but also their taste testers. Chickens don't have hands, so pecking is how they figure out the world. It's like how humans touch or poke things, except they're way more decisive. They see something and think, can I eat it? Nope. All right, next! But let me tell you about their taste. Chickens don't care about spicy or salty, but textures? That's their jam. Crunchy seeds, squishy berries, or wriggly worms. It's all about how it feels to them. And sometimes, it's not even about eating. Watch them peck at the ground there. They're just playing around, looking busy. Chickens might be the original multitaskers. Now, speaking of multitasking, why did the chicken bring a pencil to school? To draw attention. Okay. You're laughing way too hard on that one. Back to business, pecking and clucking. Chickens have personalities, and if you spend time with them, you'll start to notice their quirks. Here's a fun trick. Try giving chickens something they've never seen before, like a grape. Their reaction is priceless. First, they'll stare at it, probably thinking, what is this alien fruit? Then, one brave chicken will peck it, and it's game on. It's always a competition to see who gets the most, even if there's enough for everyone. And here's a little science for you. Chickens don't just peck for food. They're natural foragers, testing and exploring their environment. That's why they'll peck at a rock, a leaf, or even your shoelaces. Pecking is their way of saying, what's this? Can I eat it? No? Let's try again. I'll look at them enjoying the weather now. Walking around, pecking the ground, occasionally glancing up like they're waiting for something exciting to happen. Chickens are surprisingly observant. They always know when you've got food, and they'll follow you like you're the king of treats. Oh, and here's a joke for you. Why do chickens sit on eggs? Wait for it, because they don't have chairs. All right, moving on. Notice how they move in little groups? Chickens are social animals, and even their pecking order is part of how they communicate. If you give them foods they love, like watermelon, mealworms, or even pumpkin, you'll see their personalities shine. They'll peck, chase, and squabble, but they're also quick to share, or at least sneak a bite when no one's looking. It's like watching a tiny soap opera play out in your backyard. Feeding chickens isn't just about keeping them full. It's about connecting with them, understanding their quirks, and enjoying the little moments. Like right now, look at that one. She's pecking like there's treasure buried under there. Chickens might seem like simple creatures, but they've made their way into some pretty surprising corners of our world. Did you know chickens have gone viral more times than most influencers dream of? One of the most famous chickens, Mike the Headless Chicken, survived for 18 months without a head. That's right, Mike became a legend in the 1940s, touring the country and earning enough money for his owner to buy a farm. It's wild. And while we wouldn't recommend trying to recreate it, it shows just how resilient these birds are. And who could forget social media's favorite backyard pets? Plenty of influencers have showcased their chicken-raising adventures, turning these quirky birds into stars. Whether it's chickens wearing tiny sweaters, pecking at paint to create art, or just clucking into the camera, they've captured hearts worldwide. Even celebrities like Tori Spelling and Jennifer Garner have shared their love for chickens, showing that these feathery friends are more than just barnyard animals. They're companions, entertainers, and, let's face it, accidental comedians. Chickens are even making waves in gaming culture. Remember the infamous chicken revenge in games like Legend of Zelda? Peck a chicken too much, and suddenly the whole flock comes after you. It's become an iconic gaming trope, proving that chickens aren't just the hunted, they're also the hunters. But their influence doesn't stop there. Chickens have inspired everything from viral memes to quirky marketing campaigns. Take the chicken crossing the road joke. It's one of the oldest jokes in the world, yet it's still getting laughs. They're not just pets, they're part of a movement toward fresh, local eggs and less food waste. People are even feeding their chicken scraps from their kitchens, turning leftovers into delicious eggs. Talk about nature's perfect recycling system. Now, look at these chickens here, running, pecking, and just being their usual chaotic selves. They don't know they've gone viral. They don't care that they've been in games, jokes, or memes. They're just doing what they do best, living their best lives and making us smile along the way. And here's a little curiosity for you. Did you know chickens can recognize up to 100 individual faces, including humans? That means your chickens know you. They know who feeds them, who takes care of them, and who sneaks them the best treats. Even now, as they scratch around, they're keeping an eye on everything happening around them. Their curiosity is what makes them so engaging. Every peck, every cluck, every moment, they're part of a world that's endlessly entertaining, both on screen and off. So the next time you see a chicken, whether it's in a meme, a video, or your own backyard, remember, there's a lot more to these birds than meets the eye. From viral fame to backyard sustainability, chickens have earned their place as some of the quirkiest, most lovable creatures around. A related topic to chickens. Building something with your own hands is one of the most satisfying experiences, especially when it's for your backyard chickens. It's not just about creating something functional, it's about understanding their needs and making a space where they can thrive. Before you even start building, think about where their coop will go. The location matters. It should be on level ground so it doesn't flood during rain. Some shade helps too, especially in hot weather. Chickens don't handle heat well, and a little extra shade can make all the difference. The design of the coop is where the fun begins. Chickens need a space that's comfortable, well ventilated, and secure. They're surprisingly vulnerable to predators. So reinforcing your coop with sturdy materials is a must. And trust me, hardware cloth works a lot better than chicken wire. It's stronger and keeps out everything from raccoons to snakes. Inside the coop, it's all about making them feel at home. Nesting boxes lined with straw or shavings give them a cozy spot to lay eggs. Roosting bars help them feel safe at night because chickens instinctively like to perch off the ground. It's little details like this that make a big difference. Now, beyond the coop, a chicken run is where they'll spend most of their time. Chickens love to scratch, peck, and explore. Building a secure run gives them the freedom to do that without worrying about predators. You might have noticed that chickens are always busy. Pecking the ground, kicking up dirt, running around like they've got an important appointment to keep. It's not random. Chickens are natural foragers, and a well-designed run lets them do what they're best at, exploring their world. Add a dust bath to their run, and you've just made their day. Chickens use dust to clean themselves and get rid of mites. A simple mix of sand, dirt, and wood ash does the trick, and it's fun to watch them roll around in it. Speaking of fun, have you ever seen a chicken on a swing? They love it. A little wooden plank and some rope is all you need to create their very own swing set. We've done all kinds of DIY projects for chickens on this channel. There's always a new idea to try. Building for chickens isn't just about saving money. It's about creating something that fits your space and your flock. Store-bought coops don't always meet your needs, but when you build your own, you're in control of every detail. It's also a great way to recycle materials. Old pallets, leftover wood, even unused hardware can find a new purpose in your backyard. Plus, it's better for the environment. When you start building, keep safety in mind. Chickens peck at everything, so avoid treated wood or toxic paints, and design things to be easy to clean. Hinged doors or removable trays can save you a lot of time in the long run. Don't forget to plan for the weather. If you live in a hot area, prioritize shade and ventilation. In colder climates, focus on insulation and keeping out drafts. Chickens are tough, but they'll thrive when their environment is just right. Look at these chickens now. They're running, pecking, and acting like they own the place. You can see how they interact with their space. Chickens are surprisingly social, and their environment plays a big role in how they behave. And here's the best part. Building for your chickens is a chance to connect with them. When you see them enjoying something you built, it feels amazing. You're not just creating a coop or a run. You're building a little world for them to explore and enjoy. Every backyard is different, and every flock has its own personality. Whether you're building a simple nesting box or designing an elaborate setup, the effort is always worth it. We've got so many DIY ideas on this channel to help you get started. Watch some of our videos and let us know what projects you're working on. The possibilities are endless, and your flock will thank you for it. Okay, last joke. I promise, why did the rooster get a ticket? For crowing over the speed limit. I know. But here's the thing about chickens. They're endlessly entertaining. Whether they're pecking at grapes, chasing after pasta, or just running around with no apparent reason, every moment with them is a mix of chaos, curiosity, and charm. And if you're lucky enough to spend time with chickens, you know one thing for sure, life's never boring with a flock.